Well, he's not concerned about his job, but it was a 3-1 defeat. So let's talk, first of all, about what Brentford got right, because they spotted Manchester United's weaknesses and targeted them very effectively.
Yeah, they did. The lack of pace for Man United at the back, and they wanted to go in behind with long balls, and it was excellent. So Man United actually do very well here, breaking the lines and getting forward. But I just want you to look at Igor Thiago with Maguire there. And he doesn't go really deep to get the ball. His first thought is, can I run in behind? Maguire should go with him. He doesn't. He tries to step up. It's too late. Now he's got 10 yards. The only thing here is, when you go forward, get in these positions, can you finish and punish him? And boy, did he punish him. What a finish that was. Again here, look at Igor Thiago there. His first thought is, can I run in behind? Then Shearer too. He knows, again, Man United's defence don't want to be in these positions. They're playing in the 3 in the back. They don't know quite where to be. And you just look at Man United. They all get attracted to the ball, and Thiago there waiting for a tap-in if it falls his way. Lovely finish there. But this is the best one for me. In a low block, because this is what you have to do at times when you're under pressure, but once they win that ball back, they know exactly what to do. One touch there, and another one. Can he ride a challenge? Absolutely brilliant. Yarmolenko, and then Jensen gets in these positions here. Goalkeeper probably should do a little bit better. De Ligt really should be getting it out. But they were just fantastic. They were. Keith Andrews and coming in, a lot of pressure on him. From a set-piece coach, can he do it in the Premier League? But this performance today was outstanding from them.
Absolutely the right approach from Brentford, perfectly executed from their point of view. Manchester United may feel a little aggrieved about some of the decision-making, though.
Well, so they should, actually. Yes, they got the penalty, but what they didn't get right, the officials, well, it should have been a red card as well. I mean, they get it right in terms of the referee's call. He gives a penalty for the pullback. But what they didn't get right is that they checked the referee's call of yellow card to Collins and deemed that Mbeumo wasn't in control of the ball. Well, I mean, honestly, it's just a terrible decision. He can't be in control of the ball because someone's pulling him back. He's a yard from the ball, clearly. Yes, I mean, he's had to wait 4.5 minutes with the substitutions and for them to get to that decision, which hasn't helped him, but that's a mistake from him. He should put the penalty in. But they should have been sent off. There's absolutely no doubt about it.
So this is what Match Centre have said about the decision-making. They said that the referee's call of penalty was checked and confirmed by VAR, and that you have no problem with. Yeah. Collins pulled Mbeumo back. VAR also checked the referee's call of yellow card to Collins and deemed that Mbeumo wasn't in control of the ball. So what they're looking at is whether or not there was a genuine attempt to play the ball, which wasn't there, and whether there was a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. But they're saying because Mbeumo wasn't in control of the ball, that it wasn't a goal-scoring opportunity. But you think they've got the order the wrong way around?
Well, it has to be a red card. He's not in control of the ball because someone's pulled him back and he's like half a yard away. He's about to go on and hit the ball, as any forward would be. So how can he be in control of the ball? He would be. It's just it's a terrible decision, and Man United have been punished for that in a way, in terms of being up against 11 men instead of 10, and the game changed from there on.
Alan hinted earlier on that we might be talking about this, which is the shape of Manchester United and the insistence of Amorim of staying with this particular shape. But I think maybe now we're going to criticise him for being maybe a bit too flexible within that shape.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different. He's not got the personnel to play how he wants to play. If you look at Alan and his piece beforehand and the shape and the structure, I just want to start with this. This is how they started. De Ligt, Maguire, Shaw, Ugarte, Fernandes, and the rest you can see. But I just want to move it on here. Maino and Yoro come on from Maguire and Ugarte on 66 minutes. De Ligt has gone from right to centre. Maino's come in midfield, as you expect. And we move it on here. Now, De Ligt's in the middle. Yoro's gone all the way to the other side. Dallow's gone into the 3 at the back. And Mbeumo's gone into wing-back. And Mount's gone into number 10. That was on 81 minutes. Mount came on for Shaw. And now, 4 minutes later, Xerxes comes on for Dorgu. Mount goes into wing-back. And Xerxes goes into number 10. I know as players, we're supposed to be adaptable and flexible. But how are you supposed to adapt to a situation when you're changing it constantly and sticking to the same formation? All he had to do is go into a 4-3-3. On the goal, what they conceded last is because Mbeumo was in a position where he doesn't want to be. Yes, he's played wing-back at Brentford before, but he's not a defensive player. You need him forward. And all these changes constantly are making it hard for the players to adapt to what he wants to do because there's so many changes.
Alan, very briefly, is Amorim under pressure?
Oh, he's under massive pressure. I think the hierarchy at Man United have made that many errors since they've been into the football club. They cannot be seen to have made another one in appointing this manager. And I think he's very fortunate because of his win percentage. Interview mentioned Graham Potter with 26% win percentage. Amorim's got 27% win percentage, even with the money that they've spent. So absolutely, he's under huge pressure.
Now, the journey...
Looking down several times, were you looking at a monitor or were you just worried?
No, that is something that if you pay attention to all the managers, you have some moments. So that is like a big brother. That is nothing to do with the game. I'm just looking down, thinking about the game. So that is normal.
It was obviously quite dramatic at times, the nature of penalty, goals, VAR, the usual, I suppose, in this day and age. But I think if you scrutinise the game and look at how we started first half, I thought we were very, very good. I felt it was a result we deserved, really.
The decisive moment was the penalty save. You done your homework on him?
Yeah, we obviously always do our work on that side of things before the game. Yeah, luckily I was able to come up with a save.
You're comfortable in the job? Graham Potter lost his job today, for example. You worried?
I'm always comfortable with the job. I proved that already, so I'm not concerned. That is not my decision. I will do the best I can for in every minute that I'm here. So I'm never concerned about my job. I'm not that kind of guy.
Manchester United suffered a 3-1 defeat to Brentford in the Premier League Saturday lunchtime game, with Matheus Cunha and Ruben Amorim both left unimpressed after the clash. Matheus Cunha has delivered a scathing verdict on Manchester United's display against Brentford. Strikes from Igor Thiago and substitute Matthias Jensen secured triumph for the Bees in the Premier League on Saturday, with Benjamin Sesko's maiden goal for United serving as nothing more than a consolation to the final outcome. Ruben Amorim's side found themselves trailing by 2 goals at the Getch Community Stadium within 20 minutes as Thiago wreaked havoc. Sesko dragged United back into contention just before half-time from close quarters at the third attempt. Brentford stood firm for the remaining minutes and clinched a third during added time when Jensen unleashed a brilliant strike that rocketed past Altay Bayindir. A third loss from 6 league fixtures leaves United languishing in the bottom half of the standings, with last weekend's triumph over Chelsea providing only modest respite for Amorim. Brentford stood firm for the remaining minutes and clinched a third during added time when Jensen unleashed a brilliant strike that rocketed past Altay Bayindir. A third loss from 6 league fixtures leaves United languishing in the bottom half of the standings, with last weekend's triumph over Chelsea providing only modest respite for Amorim. "I'm never concerned about my job, I am not that kind of guy," he told BBC's Match of the Day. "It is not my decision. I will do the best I can every minute I am here."